Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Snowflake Day. Hi, I'm Werner. I've been reading hundreds of books for you. Please subscribe so you get them all. Thank you. Today is Snowflake Day in the neighborhood of make-believe. Daniel Tiger catches a snowflake on his paw. Every snowflake is different and special, just like you, says Daniel's dad. Daniel and his family walk to the enchanted garden for the Snowflake Day celebration. It's snowing on Snowflake Day, Daniel sings. All the neighbors have decorated the enchanted garden. There are twinkly lights, paper snowflakes, and a big stage for the Snowflake Day show. Daniel is going to be a snowflake in the show. He puts on his costume and practices what he's going to say on stage. It's almost time to begin. All of Daniel's friends are working together to make the show sparkle on Snowflake Day. Making costumes, painting scenery, making food, and making music. It's time for the show to start. Daniel sees all the people in the audience looking at him. He feels a little nervous. Maybe he doesn't want to be a snowflake in the show anymore. Daniel's friends help him feel better. You can do it, Daniel, they say. Daniel walks back on stage and says his line. I'm a snowflake, as special as can be. There's nobody else exactly like me. I'm here to say, let's start the play. The Snowflake Day show starts. Daniel and his friends act out the story of a little girl who has lots of presents but is sad because she has no friends. Just when the fairy is about to grant her special wish to have friends, the lights go out in the enchanted garden. Oh no! How will they finish the Snowflake Day show in the dark? Daniel has an idea. They can light up the stage with twinkle lights. Daniel says to the audience, twinkle light here, twinkle light there, twinkle lights everywhere. The Snowflake Day show is saved. The fairy grants the girl's special wish and everyone cheers. Now it's time for everyone to send their twinkle lights up into the snowy sky. Each snowflake is different and special, just like you. Aga maga. Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Daniel plays in a gentle way. It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and Daniel was playing at home with his baby sister Margaret. Daniel made an obstacle course in the living room to play on. First he climbed through the cushion tunnel. Then he hopped across the block bridge. Then Daniel snuck around the basket mountains. And finally Daniel jumped into the soft pillow clouds. Come on, Margaret, Daniel said. He wanted to play with his sister on the obstacle course. They crawled through the cushion tunnel together. Faster, Margaret, faster, Daniel shouted. Daniel tugged on Margaret's arm to help her over the block bridge. but Margaret couldn't go as fast as her big brother. Margaret fell on the block bridge and started to cry. "I'm sorry, Margaret," said Daniel. "We can try again. Come on." Daniel tugged on his sister's arm again, but she didn't want to play on the obstacle course anymore. She was upset. Daniel was confused. "Why doesn't Margaret want to keep playing?" he asked his dad. "I think you were playing a little too roughly with Margaret, and she didn't like it," Dad explained. "When you play with Margaret, you need to be gentle, because she's smaller than you," Dad sang. "Sometimes you need to play in a gentle way." "Do I play like this?" Daniel asked. He used soft and gentle hands while petting Tiggy. "Gentle, gentle, gentle." "Just like that," said Dad. "Soft and slow, nice and gentle." Tiggy liked to play in a gentle way, and baby Margaret did too. Daniel sang, "Sometimes you need to play in a gentle way." Daniel gave his sister a gentle hug. Daniel helped Margaret try the obstacle course again, but gently this time. They went through the cushion tunnel and across the block bridge, nice and slow. Then they went around the basket mountains, carefully. Finally, Daniel and Margaret reached the soft pillow clouds. "So soft and fluffy," Daniel said. They giggled together. Margaret liked playing gently with her big brother. "We did it!" Daniel cheered loudly. "Let's play again. Go, Margaret, go!" Daniel's voice got louder and louder. Margaret started to cry. Daniel was being too loud, and his baby sister didn't like that. "Sometimes you need to play in a gentle way," Daniel sang. He began to talk quietly, and that made Margaret smile. "I have an idea," said Daniel. "Maybe Trolley and Tiggy want to try the obstacle course this time." He pushed his trolley gently through the cushion tunnel. Then Daniel gave his sister a turn, pushing his trolley too. But when Margaret got excited, she banged the trolley against the floor. "No, Margaret," Daniel said. "You are being too rough with the trolley." Daniel was upset. Dad and Daniel showed Margaret how to play in a gentle way. "Use soft hands, be nice and gentle," Daniel said. "Sometimes you need to play in a gentle way." Now Daniel and Margaret both knew how to play in a gentle way. "Do you know how to play in a gentle way?" Daniel asked. "Here is a soft and gentle agga-mugga for you." Nice story, isn't it? Please subscribe if you haven't done already, to get all those other nice stories. Thank you. Enjoy my new series Oliver and Jumpy. 19 video books with about 500 pictures. There's text, but I also read it aloud for the younger children. I have written 65 stories and had them illustrated at great cost for your children's fun. Oliver is an elegant tomcat and Jumpy is his lady friend. Oliver loves to ride in Jumpy's pouch when they go for adventures together. Please find a link to the first book in the description of this video. Please always subscribe and like if you find my effort interesting. Thank you so much.